ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 130 of Bleach, A Suspicion 2, Tears. This is the final chapter in this volume, so we'll take a look at some of the art in the back, and we'll do a preview of volume 16 when we finish. How did the previous chapter end? Right. The mysterious, like, oh, it's that person, and then not telling the reader. Hinomoto. All right. Gyan, gaga, ga. Or gyari, ga. Gin. That's Ichigo and Zangetsu fighting. Gan. Gan. All right. Ichigo trying to learn the Bankai move by basically subduing Zangetsu. Zazazazasa. Doto. Okay, he's sliding back, some stuff hitting here. The voiceovers, yes. Zazazazasa. Okay, so they were clanging each other and then they're separating from each other. Yoruichi continuing to watch this, and she is thinking, Mo 5分以上も一本の刀で戦い続けておる. Okay, so already for even more than 5 minutes with one sword continuing to fight. She's talking about Ichigo. So far the swords have been breaking, but she's noticing that he's been able to fight with this one for over 5 minutes. 通常の接触では刀を折られることはほとんどなくなったの. As for with direct contact of like normal, Tsujo? Yeah. As for like general or normal contact, or with that, katana, as for the event of breaking or being able to break katana, it's nearly become nothing. Okay, so she's again noticing like the katana being able to break, it's nearly not happening because he's been able to fight for more than 5 minutes. Okay, she's grabbing something. She has something in her hand. It's like a rope. It's making a sound. It's like glowing. Jaga. However, sorosoro genkai ka? Soon the limit? However, soon the limit? Mada da. It's still, meaning like, not yet. I'm not yet done. Done. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. That's Zangetsu's sword. Zangetsu had the hooked sword here. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's what she meant by the limit. Maybe. We'll see. Gashan. Ah? Huh? Tan. Jari. Katana o oke Ichigo. Okay, so like this is like put away the katana. Oke, oku, to do on purpose or whatever. What else can oku mean here that might work? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking toku. No, I'm thinking oku. To put or place. So place down the sword. Leave it behind. Ichigo. Za. 1日目終了じゃ. The first day is finished. First day is finished. Okay, so we get, this is kind of a splash page for the chapter. Oh, that's dopang. Like a splash? That looks like a splash. Dopang. Ah, okay, see, he actually gets to relax. It's not 3 days of constant. Ooh. Onsen ka? An onsen? So a hot springs? こんな隅の方にそんなもんが湧いてるとは思わなかったな。Sumi. Does that end? Corner, nook, recess. So in this sort of a corner direction, or in this sort of a recess, this sort of a thing welling up as for that wouldn't have thought it. 考えてみりゃ、俺、温泉入んの初めてだ。Okay. As for trying to think about it, or as for trying to think, me, going into an onsen, it's the first time. This is still Ichigo talking. Shugyo, training. 1日目終了ってことは、いつの間にかもう夜になってたってことか? As for the event of saying that the first day is finished, at what point already becoming night, becoming evening, it's that sort of event. So again, basically, like you say the first day is finished, but it felt like it became night in the blink of an eye before I knew it. Or when did it happen that it became night? 確かに体ちこちギシギシいってんもんな. And certainly the body everywhere, gishi is saying. The body everywhere is saying gishi, which is creaking, squawking, creaking, squeaking, creaking sounds. That's what's going on. Bashan. ここ、実感わかんねえから、その辺の感覚狂っちまうよ. This place, because I'm not understanding time. This place, time not understanding. So because of that, that vicinity's, or that area's kankaku, sensation? Yeah, that area's sensation or feeling is like going mad, meaning like crazy. Kuru. Yeah, or out of order. I guess he's saying like, because I can't tell like what time it is, my sense of whatever's going on is out of order. Is sonohen any? Okay, sonohen means like hereabouts or thereabouts. Okay, so my sense of like what's going on around here, it's out of order. Okay, he stops. Some sort of sizzling or something on his cheek. Nanda, kono onsen? What is it? This hot spring? Suge ikioi de kizu ga naoru zo. Okay, incredibly. Is that ikioide? Isaoide. Isaoi. What? Oh, isoide. Yeah. I guess that's what that. Hey, you work me. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oops. No, ikioide. It is ikioide. All right. There we go. Oh, forcefully. Energetically. Okay. So incredibly energetically, wounds healing. So like wounds are healing with a great force. Ah! Basha, 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 basha. Splash, splash, splash. いつの間にか痛みが引いたと思ったら、体の傷もほとんど消えてるじゃねえか。So like when I realized it, or in that moment, the pain like pulling away when I thought, so like when I realized that the pain was going away, even the body's wounds nearly vanishing, isn't it? So there you go. すげえ、すげえぞ. Amazing. This is amazing. 口の中切ってのも治るかな? Inside of the mouth, cuts, being cut even on the inside of the mouth, will it heal, I wonder? Zoo, zoo. So he's slurping up the water. Ichigo. His mouth is full of water, which is, we get the translation here, which is Yoruichi-san. Za. Gucha? Guchu? No. Guchu, guchu. Doja. Yukagen wa. How is it, the Yukagen? The water. That U is the hot water. The water temperature. How is it, the water temperature? Which is okay. All right, okay. I kanji daze. It feels great. It's a good feeling. So ka? それは何よりじゃ? I see. As for that, there's nothing more. So this is kind of like an incomplete phrase, but it's like there's nothing more that makes me happier than to hear that. Is kind of what's implied from that phrase. Nani yori. それではお足も入るとしよう. As for with that, I think I'll enter. Boof. Za. Buff. Geho. Okay, that's Ichigo coughing, choking on the water he just spit out. Aho ka? Nani itten da? Anta te kora? What? Are you an idiot? What are you saying? You, hey. Dakara nande? Shita kara nukunda, anta wa? That's why, or why from the bottom, removing clothes, as for you? Why are you taking off your clothes from below? Ai karawazu onushi wa kitadori no hano o suru no? She laughs and says, as expected, as for you, according to hopes of reaction or response you're doing. You're reacting exactly how I hoped you would. Asai otoko ja. You're a shallow man. Baka ni shite no ka, teme. Are you making an idiot of me? You. Chapu. Ma so sawaguna. Well, I see, or so whatever. Don't make a noise. Don't make an uproar. この姿なら問題あるまい? If it's this form, a problem doesn't exist. なんじゃ? ちょっとがっかりしたか? What is it? Are you a little bit crestfallen or disappointed? 正直に言ってみ? Speak frankly. このスケベ? You pervert? He's angry. Angry Mark. 沈めるぞ, teme. Like drown you? Or like will drown you? Okay. Na, Yoruichi-san. Hey, Yoruichi-san. Nanja, what is it? ずっと思っていたんだけど、ここってあそこに似てるような。Okay, so am thinking about it continuously, but talking about this place, it resembles that place, doesn't it? It resembles that place, and you should already know, which is what we see. Urahara Shoten no Chika no Benkyo Beya, the underground of Urahara's store, the studying room. So this is where Ichigo had his chain severed and had to overcome that, and then did practice with Urahara. Ma so jarona. Well, I see, or it is like that, probably. あそこはここを真似て作られたものじゃからの. As for that place, talking about Urahara's place, as for that place, mimicking this place was made thing, that's why. So it's a thing that was made to mimic this place. そうなのか? Really? Yep. ここはもともとわしとキスケが幼い頃。幼い。幼い. Very young. Okay. So as for this place, original me and Kisuke, that would be him, our young times. So when we were very young, originally, 秘密の遊び場として、東京の丘の地下深くに二人でこっそり掘って作った場所じゃ. Oh, wow. Okay. It's as a secret playground, Soukyoku. Oh, that's the name of the hill, right? The dipole. Yeah. That's the name of the hill, which is literally two poles, a pair of poles, meaning like this. The hill of the pair of poles, but that's the name of the hill where they do the executions. Underground, deeply, the two of us. So with the two of us, deeply in the underground of the hill of Soukyoku, as a playground, secret playground. It's a place that we created and dug out kossori, which is going to be secretly. Quietly. Yeah, stealthily, secretly. Okay, interesting. こっそりってこんなバカでかい空間のこっそり? You say こっそり, you say quiet, stealthily or secretly. This sort of a stupidly huge space, こっそり? Secretly? キスケのやつは昔からこっそり悪さをすることだけは病的にうまかったからの. As for that guy Kisuke, from a long time ago, stealthy badness doing just that. As for just doing stealthy badness, Byoteki. That's like sickly, abnormal, abnormally skillful. So as for that guy Kisuke, from a long time ago, he was abnormally skillful at just doing bad, sneaky things. That's a polite way to put it. Furui hanashija, it's an old story. And that usually means like more like in the past. Yeah. 幼い頃は二人毎日のようにここで遊び. As for being young times, two people every day, in a manner of every day in this place playing. Okay, so we get what looks to be a very brief flashback. This is just one panel flashback. So there's Yoruichi and Urahara. やつが13体お足が隠密軌道に入ってからは. Okay, so that guy, again, Urahara, that guy, the 13 squads, and me, the secret organization after entering. So as for after entering, me into the secret organization and him into the 13 squads. ここでお互いを高め合った. In this place, mutually increased and met. What is that? Oh. We're not, a word is not coming up for takameao. I guess to boost. We boosted each other. We enhanced each other in this place. That's Ichigo. Soshite, and so, ちょっと待ってくれ, Yoruichi-san. Wait a sec, or do the favor of waiting, Ms. Yoruichi. 13体って the 13 squads, you say, the 13 companies. あいつやっぱり死神だったのか? That guy, Urahara, as I thought, he was a Shinigami? Kisuke no koto ka? Oh, you mean Kisuke? Things about Kisuke? そうだよ. That's right. おかしいとは思ってたんだ. As for strange, like thinking. I thought it was strange. Soul Society ni yattara kuwashi. Like details about the Soul Society. Yattara. Random, reckless details about the Soul Society. Zanpakuto wa motteru shi. And as for Zanpakuto having one, he's doing shi here as listing off the things that he thought was suspicious. Kochi, this direction or this place, and the kanji are the Soul Society. So, kochi no renshu no naka ni wa namae kita dake de kaoiro ga kawatta yatsu mo ita. And as for in the the people in this place, among the people in this place, with just hearing the name of Urahara, the face color changed. Those people also exist. So again, those are the things. Oshiete kore Yoruichi-san. Tell me, Ms. Yoruichi, or do the favor of telling me. Aitsu nanimono nanda. That guy, who is he? Or what sort of a person is he? Nanimono. Aitsume. That guy. And the me, usually you use me with someone that you're not very happy with. Aitsume. That guy. That dummy. Mada hanashi toran katta no ka? Still, I guess, like didn't talk. Didn't tell the story. Hanashi toru. What would toranai be as a suffix? I don't know. Toran. Toran nakata. Hanashi toran nakata. Still, like, didn't talk. Mataku shou no nai. Unbelievable. I guess this is like, I don't have a choice, or nothing I can do about it. Ijaro. Fine. Koko made kite oshienu owake ni mo ikumai. Coming to this point, to this place coming to this place, or this point, and not telling a reason, like, doesn't go. So there's no point in not telling you. Yatsu wa, as for that guy, do we think we're going to get an answer? Oh. Sendai Gote 13体 12番隊隊長. Sendai is the former generation. Yes, the previous generation. So the previous generation's Gote. Oh, that's just the palace. No, this is the palace, the 13 palace squads, 12th company captain. So that's the polite prefix, the palace, the inner circle, 13 squads, 13 companies. Again, 12th company captain. So he was of the previous generation. Soshite, and 技術開発局創設者にして and doing the technique development office founding? No. Establishment, yeah. The person who established the technique development office, he did that. And Shodai Kyokucho, the first generation office leader, o Tsutometa Otokoja, the man who, I guess, served as that, Tsutomeru. Yeah, he was employed as the first generation chief, and did the establishment of the technique development office. Okay, well, there we go. Who is the head of that now? Is that Ichimaru? We've heard who the current one is. I just can't remember. Or is that Kurotsuchi? Oh, whatever. Well, speak of the devil. Okay. Okay, they run into someone. Yappari futari isho ni iiyagatta ka. As I thought, two people together, iyagaru, existing. But a question mark. And the yagaru here is contempt. It's like, as I thought, like the two of you together. Omotta tori da. It's as I thought, according to how I thought. Kira no ro dake sogawa kara kagi ga akerarete yagatta. Just the cell of Kira from the outside, the key was able to be opened, or it was unlocked. Just the cell of Kira was unlocked from the outside. Kossori nigasu tsumori nara, if it's the intent to get away secretly or quietly, tsume ga amakattan janei no ka. The tsume was naive, wasn't it? What is tsume here? Oh my, tsume has a lot of meanings. Let's hope that this is actually an expression. It is not an expression. Tsume ga amakata. Okay, what can tsume mean that is amakata? To stuff into, shorten, reduce, focus intently, straining oneself, working out the details. Maybe that's it. To work out details. Like, working out the details was naive. You naively worked out the details, didn't you? To be on duty, to corner, to be cut off, to continue. Do thoroughly. It could also be like doing thoroughly was naive. You didn't do it thoroughly. Let's go, though, with working out the details. Yes, thank you, Don. Okay, it was Kurotsuchi. Thank you. The English went with, you didn't cover your tracks very well. Ichimaru. Nanya. Okashina iikata shiharimasu na. What? A strange way of talking. Shiharimasu. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to parse that sentence. It's a strange way of talking that I guess you're doing, aren't you? Wazato wakaru yoni, on purpose, in a manner of understanding. So shita tsumori yatten kero. Yeah, so expressly or on purpose, in a manner, for the manner of understanding, intended to do it that way. I intended to do it that way for expressly being able to understand, or the appearance of understanding. Hinamori yori saki ni korete yokatta ze. Okay, so more than Hinamori arriving or coming earlier, I'm glad. So I'm glad I made it here before Hinamori. Aitsu ga kuru mae ni, that person before coming, ore ga teme o korosu, I'm the one that will kill you. I'll kill you before she gets here. Zoom. Shoo. Uh-oh. Okay. Dun. Oh, it's her. Hinamori. Yatto mitsuketa. Finally discovered. Finally found you. Za. Konna tokoro ni ita no ne. So you existed in this sort of a place. Like, so you were here. Yose, stop. Hinamori. Omae no kana o aite ja ne. Your kana opponent, it is not. Oh, to be suited. So normally kanao means to wish, which kind of works here, but it means to be suited. So it's not an opponent that's suited for you. Za. Ore ni makasete yo. No. Sagatero. Leave it to me and step back, retreat. Hinamori. Oh. Boom. Hinamori? Eisentaicho no kataki yo. the kataki of Captain Eisen. So kataki is one of these, it's the villain. Usually it's the word used for someone who has killed someone else. They get that label kataki. And then kataki either gets used to refer to that person or that they're going to do kataki, meaning get revenge. But that is the intent of that word. She's calling him the kataki of Captain Eisen. And there is Ichimaru smiling way too much. Okay. Bum, bum, bum.
Hello there.
There we go. That is the end of the chapter, I believe. Yeah. That is the end of the book. So, quickly, let's take a look at what we got here. Again, this is way too long. I'm just going to read this. Zipplot, it thickens. When I returned to the Kurosaki's, there was something odd about Ichigo's room. I opened the desk drawer and... Nai! Not there. Gone was the perfect body. Oh, the perfect body that I'd brought back in my bag from Urahara Shoten, this store. It's not where I left it. How? Why? Am I doomed to be Ichigo forever? Wait, I don't have time to be writing in a diary. What am I going to do? To be continued. Yeah, we've been so far removed from Kon that poor Kon is reduced to being talked about in the little sketches that happen at the end of the chapters. Okay, that's the end of volume 100. No, volume 15. There's a story here, an untold story. We're not going to read this now. It's marked as like chapter -17, which I suppose is right. It looks like a young, maybe Ichimaru, Kugisaki, and Renji. We're not going to read this now, but apparently it's an old story. We can come back to this later. There you go. Look at that. Cool stuff. Oh, no, I guess that's not Ichimaru. There he is there. And there's Aizen still alive. Okay. So that's how this story ends. Yeah, Bleach -17. A little bit of an art there. Continued on Bleach 16. Very well. This book was published in 2004, and it is a first printing. First printing of Bleach Volume 15. Okay, we'll do a preview of Volume 16. Preview of Volume 16. Does that say Knight of Widgenruit? Knight of Widgenruit. That is not a normal Japanese name, so we will see what this means maybe. There's our opening thing. Yeah, Widgenruit. That sounds familiar. That's right, write that down. Here's our cast of characters. There you go. Sneak peek at our chapters. Do we have any obscenely long chapters like we did last time? Doesn't look immediately like that. We had like a 50-page chapter in the previous volume. All right. Well, next time we will continue with chapter 131 of volume 16. That will be next time.